Young gunners. Black girls. Yeah.
Can I take you for a ride? Come on. Got the back rubber knees rolled up and back. Killers coming from the west side, east side, north side, south. Don't bring the chains up to
All right. We here. It's Friday. It's time to turn up to the promoting.
I'ma take you where they won't run.
We got Frank White, Kirky coming on up in here in a few. I'm gonna hold it down just for a few minutes, y'all. Things warm up just a bit. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Yeah.
City, man.
Every day, all day, can't stop the hustle. Scraps, games, and alleyways, looking for trouble. No matter if the west side, east side, north side, south. Wherever you at, just keep your pop pop. You know my city treats me. Let's keep it out, now you ride with a big string on shade. I'ma take you where they won't run. Welcome to the gangsta club.
Make it twerk.
what is you figure? Y'all play. I wasn't gonna do that. I couldn't do nothing but laugh deep, Lord. Hey, what did you figure? This is a Team Familiar exclusive. Dynamite! More kill and look! Niggas be crashing with no airbags. I just laugh because it's so sad. They pass it off as bad luck. My nigga, I don't really give a fuck. I just been tripping cause your foolery is full blown. Double pants have to be full grown. Hey, what did you figure? Nigga, Kelly Roo. Hell yeah. Well, hey, the white. Hey, we. Hey, what did you figure? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Steve Roy, let's go. Hey, look. I'm tired of these niggas out here talking tough. You both to make me transform like Shia LaBeouf. Whoa, and I ain't showing you no greed. I leave you crying with an ugly face like Tyrese. We make it work and these niggas wanna know how. We just connect like Anthony Davis eyebrow. Jump off the stage and you tell me that my show was great. Shake my hand but try to stab it when I walk away. Go, you might wanna let that go. And you ain't fucking with my flow. They ain't familiar, you know. Ego, too hard to paint and we great. Can't understand why I'm eating it, you ain't. I told you it was levels to this shit, boy. What to do, nigga? Nigga.
I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal. I'm an
Now tuned in to the promoter show. Frank White, Curry. I'm DJ TKO. I got you for a few minutes, y'all. Just sit back and relax. Got a good one for you this evening. Yes, indeed. Right here live on Go-Go Radio Live. Yeah.
Come on. Hey, 'cause I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. 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 On this microphone, I eat you like a cannibal. I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. gonna call you Mr. B right now. Did you say booby? Big booby, that's it. There we go, there we go. And we know this lovely face right here. Kojak, a little more, baby. I need my voice for the radio in the morning. All right, Jazzy, happy birthday, baby. Ow! Y'all don't know nothing about this. Sweet Jazzy. And also Miss Shannon. I told you. Y'all don't know nothing about this. We're my old school. We're my old school. We're my old school. Talking about the Howard Theater crew. The Howard Theater crew. The Maverick crew. Northwest Gardens. Yes, indeed. And the Ibex crew. Yeah. Ibex. Did you say Moonlight In? Yeah, from Walmart. What's her name again? Miss Nicole.
That's as sweet as she can be.
Put me in my mix too, baby.
And also somebody got her birthday. Hey, Tiffany. It's sneak.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany, we gonna come and see you, girl.
Wait a minute. Big Smitty got a birthday. Well, you had a birthday.
Yeah, Big Smitty still celebrating his birthday, man.
He celebrated all month long, don't he?
Oh, he just like us, baby.
Oh, that's all right, baby.
He got to the game.
It only comes one time a year. You better celebrate as long as you can.
Lisa got a birthday too, folks.
Sweet Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
You know, Lisa putting on some weight there, baby.
Yeah, she got a little plump back in the rump.
You know what she little?
Yeah, she done gained a little plump to that rump, baby. Yeah. Hey, look at y'all. Yeah, from the old school, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you love the old school, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you're from the old school, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Put your hands up. If you're from the old school, put your hands up. Get your hands up. Old school, now stick.
Wednesday night, familiar faces right back here. God damn, baby. You see what I see, Pat?
Here is the K-I-M. Hey, Southeast, knock, knock. Who am I? Who am I? Hey, it's the K-I-M. I'm the one who did that Queen Bee rap. And I'm the one who banged that TLC track. And I'm the one who did that Eve I Do. Had you calling Tyrone while you was fucking my crew. And I'm the one who did that Angie Stone. No more rain in this cloud, leave y'all man at home. And I'm the one who did that Ghostface Killer. Oh, did you forget my nigga? And I'm the one said we don't need another hero. Me and Serious Cold Southeast Ground Zero. And I'm the one who said I can't wait till the day I see your face when you hit them gates. And I'm the one who sang as if you were mine, you didn't know 2019 is mine. I'm the one who banged that hood rack track. It's me, motherfucker. It's Miss Kim, come on. Here, knock, knock. Who am I? Who am I? Hey, it's the K-I-M. And I love the K-I. Here, he know the rest, motherfucker. Knock, knock. Who am I? Who am I? Hey, it's the K-I-M. Bring it down real quick. I'm the one who did that Queen Bee rap. And I'm the one who banged that TLC track. And I'm the one who did that Eve I Do. Had you calling Tyrone while y'all was hitting my crew. And I'm the one who did that Angie Stone. It's no more rain in this cloud, leave y'all man at home. And I'm the one who did that Ghostface Killer. Oh, did you forget my nigga? And I'm the one said we don't. I'm the one who said I can't wait till the day I see your face when you hit them gates. And I'm the one who sang as if you were mine, you didn't know 2019 is ours. I'm the one who banged that hood rap track. Hey, execute!
Come on, we can spend a lot. Come on, we can spend a lot. Come on, we can spend a lot. Yeah, come on, we can spend a lot. We can spend a lot. We can spend a lot. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the promoters. Topic of the day: find a bae for Valentine's Day for Miss Gigi Riley and Mr. Kirky Rice. Don't say I'm the Wolfman Jack. They keep on saying that I'm the bully of. They say I'm the bully of Go-Go. I don't think so. Oh man, DJ Big John keep calling me the bully promoter, but I don't think that. But today our guest is Miss Gigi Riley. How are you doing today, Miss?
I'm amazing. How are you?
All right. So you're coming up with a show February 13th, 2020 at Nipsey's.
Yes.
And it's a speed date singles event.
Yes.
Also, you're going on Fox 5, I believe, at 7:30 in the morning.
Yes.
This Saturday.
Yes, tomorrow.
To talk about your speed dating event.
Yes, that's
and I think it's hosted by you, Kirky Rice, and Miss Tia Turry, the one that always chasing people with a knife.
Oh no, I haven't.
She
seen
uses
that.
those emojis.
Oh,
She just be playing. She be playing.
Sniper.
That's what we're gonna call her, sniper. So, tell me something. Can you describe to me what singles can expect from the experience when they attend this event?
They can expect to have a whole lot of fun. So, pretty much, at least with women, we know within the first 5 to 10 minutes whether we can see ourselves dating you or not. Whether it's going to be a date 2 or, how we can pretty much gauge how long we're going to entertain the person that we're, with or entertaining at the moment. So speed dating is to try to eliminate the awkwardness that may come along with, first dates and stuff like that. And you ask specific questions to kind of gauge whether or not you're compatible with the person or not. So I decided to get in contact with, some eligible bachelors
Mm.
in the DMV. Mr. Curtis Rice.
Say hello to the people, Mr. Curtis Rice.
Hey.
We got Mr. Curtis Rice in the building.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm glad you could bless us with your presence.
Hi, Curtis.
There's your man, Mr. Curtis Rice.
And this was not given by me. Actually, it was presented by the owners of Nipsey.
The owners of Nipsey.
Yes, I'm just hosting.
Okay, so
So
the
she
owners
asked me to host the event.
so the owners of Nipsey's came up with the speed date.
Yes, and asked me to host it. Because I'm experienced in speed dating. I used to speed date when I was a New York resident and prior to my being married.
Okay.
And it's fun.
It's fun?
It's fun. It's a lot of
So
fun.
you're married now, so you can't
I am.
participate.
No, I will not be a participant.
You'll be
in
the
speed
host,
dating.
okay.
I will be hosting.
I got
The participants will be the amazing, the handsome, the Nino Brown. You do look like Nino Brown.
What?
You do.
Oh, it's
like
bigger
a
than
little
you, though.
curly hair, little-
If he rocked that, excuse me, please, if that's my partner. And if he rocked the mic like Nino Brown, he'll no longer be my partner. But anyway, I got another question for you. Then I'm gonna go to Kirky.
Okay.
What are appropriate questions to ask during the speed dating singles event? What should each person be asking? What kind of questions?
Okay, so the questions are already set out.
Oh, so
You
you
wanna-
can't ask, so you already have questions that y'all set out for people to ask each
Yes,
other?
because you can't ask anything too personal. You know, you
Okay.
get some people that be like, "What you do? How much you make a living? You know, how much you make for a living?" Like people ask.
Well, that's
all
the
types
women's
of-
typical
Yeah,
question.
but you got to stay away from things that are too personal. The idea is to gauge your personality to see whether you're compatible with the person based on who they are and not for superficial reasons or whatever.
Okay, that's a good
So,
answer.
yeah, it's cool. It's a lot of fun. We ask stuff like, if you could be anywhere in the world right now, if you had a choice, where would that place be? You know, like stuff to get your wheels, you know, get you to actually show your personality in your answer. Not basic. How many kids you got? Oh, I got 2. You know, like.
Well, let me say this. I am a bachelor, eligible bachelor.
Okay.
I will not be attending
And why not?
because I want to find me a librarian. So, but
may be a
anyway, no.
librarian,
Let
you
me
never
just.
know.
I'm just saying. I want to. It's certain questions that I do want to ask. It's certain questions that she might ask, and I know she not for me off the top. One of the things that I used to hate when I used to drive the bus, I'm a station manager now for Metro, is when a woman used to come and say, "Oh, you get paid on Wednesdays. Here go my number. We can go out." I already know I'm not trying to date you.
So this is
Because
why
you
we stay
already
away
know
from-
when I get paid, and you, even if you do, you shouldn't even say nothing about pay.
So this is why we stay away from those questions of what do you do for a living?
Right, okay.
Because depending on what they say, a person can gauge how much money
Now-
they make per year.
Now, also, me being a man with no kids, I want to know before we even date, and I even waste your time or you waste my time. I do want to know how many kids you have, because I need to know if I can work with that,
Okay.
or am I going to be the Valentines for a day or a week or for a long time to help? You understand what I'm saying?
Not everybody with kids need help though.
That's true.
Not
But
everybody
you
with
gotta
kids need help.
you gotta give a man the opportunity. I think a man should know what he's walking into,
Okay, so
because whatever comes with a woman, you gotta accept what comes with that woman.
true. Okay,
Right.
so basically speed dating, you have a certain time frame. With the question of how many kids do you have will come another question. Would be possibly, well, how many baby fathers
Father,
you got?
it's the truth,
So
because you
then,
need.
okay, so then there becomes like these long explanations, because in black and white, I got 3 kids by 3 different dudes or whatever. So if somebody say that you automatically assume the kids are small, they're close in age. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain factors depending on a person's age. So you can ask those questions, but possibly on the second date. So there's a speed and there's a certain timeline that you have to get through certain things. So those things that are too personal, that requires explanations for, we stray away from those answers. And if you're interested in a person genuinely based on their personality and other things, then you can ask those detrimental questions on the second date if there's going to be one. The second date, if it's going to be
if
one.
It's going to be
you mean
one.
Once they move to another chair or another night?
Another night. So if at the end of the night you say, hey, I like this person, and if that person say, hey, I like him as well, that's a match.
Okay, and what happens when it's a match?
Okay, so numbers are exchanged. That's when you get to exchange information, and there's a drawing that's going to be happening. That for all the matches that are made, there's a drawing, and we pay for your second date.
Okay. Now you say it's a match.
Yes.
What if the guy or the females you match them with say, oh no, I'm not really interested?
No,
in that
it's
match.
you that chose him.
Oh, okay.
So you put on a piece of paper.
Do the woman choose or the man choose?
Everybody has to be a
they
match.
Have to
So
choose
they have to choose each other in order for it to be a match.
So what if you was to choose Kirky and I chose, you was to choose Kirky and I chose you?
Kirky have to choose me back.
But what if he didn't? He chose.
So y'all gonna be, the ratio is like 4 to 1. Y'all gonna be seeing like 4 to 5, 15, 20 different women per dude, per one guy. So she has to choose you, and you have to choose her at the end of the night in order for it to be considered a match.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I have a question for Mr. Kirky Rice. So, Kirky, some men tend to shy away from events like this. What is your opinion of that?
I think everybody just too cool for school, man. It's about just having fun. To me, too cool.
Fun.
Everybody cool. Why you ain't coming?
I have to work.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
And I think with a lot of guys, man, everybody too cool, and they really look at it as, man, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it, but come have fun, man. Like right now, like she said, it's more ladies than guys.
Really?
Yeah, I'm outnumbered. I need some help.
And this is on the 13th.
Yeah, I need some help.
He's really outnumbered.
I need some help.
He's outnumbered. It's going to be, there are a lot of ladies registered. There's some men registered.
Wednesday, right?
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay.
But there are a lot. Yeah, y'all gonna have plenty to choose from. Beautiful ladies. I did the registration.
If by any way that Metro allows me not to be at work, I will be in attendance. Because I got some choice words for Tia Terry and her little emojis. So look, let's take a 10-minute break and we're gonna come back with questions. Man, it's Babe for the Valentine's Day speed dating going down February 13, 2020. We'll be right back with DJ TKO. I am your host, Frank White. We're going with Gigi Riley and Curtis. Curtis Rice.
Hands in the air, balcony. Hands in the air, balcony. Hands in the air, and we'll roll. Hands in the air, and so far, yo, go.
Hey, Tommy Green, Mo Young, Thomas Earl. Chris Montgomery, Rick Dupree, Keith McDonald, Christian Bill, Mika Hill, y'all on the promoter show, Carlos Carr. Yeah. Alright. We got an event up at Dempsey. Been going on up at Dempsey. And we talking about it with Miss Gigi Riley, Kirky Rice.
You may now see my face again.
February 13th, June, gonna be plenty of single women. They say they single, but they still got 5 minutes. We all know that. gangster. They just trying to add you.
Because we drumming, hey. And I know what sweet town like, and I know what slow one, and I know what Drew needs. They need a rapper like me. I know what Trees want, and I know what Northwest needs, and I know we Southeast want. They want a rapper like me. I know what PDA like, and I know what Drew Cold want. I know what Boutte needs. He needs a rapper like me. I know what Rico want. I know what Henry like, and I know what Steve want. You wanna You ain't back there, Bob.
Just a cup.
Let's go do right. You ain't back there,
Thank you,
Beauty.
bro.
Hey, come on.
Hey, yeah, we get right. I'm getting ready to get right back to the questions with her. Gigi, she don't want us to ask her. At speed dating, you can't ask certain questions. I'm getting ready to get back on that topic. 'Cause I want to know.
We gonna be right down in Metro Club, Boutte. You heard me? It's Snuggie Dog. And MC Ren. Hell yeah. Hey, 32. Dance with me, dude. You heard me?
Little technical difficulty. Welcome back to the promoters platform. Welcome back to the promoters platform. I am your host, Frank White.
All right.
Two. Yeah, so we on here with Frank White. He angry. Look at him.
Technical difficulties.
He can't talk. He hated not being able to talk. Look at
I
him.
don't like to talk, but technical difficulties. We're gonna get them straight. Check. All right, we're back here at the Promoters Platform, and I'm your host, Frank White of Frank White Productions. DJ TKO is our DJ.
Yo.
Our special guest, is Miss Gigi Riley, and no one other than himself, Mr. M2G Kirky. Hey, Curtis Rice.
Hey, what's going on, Frankie? How you doing, Frankie?
That's Frankie. Oh, Frankie.
Frankie.
So you know when I just asked you a question, and you kind of answered, said everybody was gonna have some fun. You know. Okay, so Gigi, I just want to ask you something.
All right.
What advice do you give someone who's coming to the event who's genuinely looking for their soulmate, Gigi? Who? What advice would you give them?
Be open-minded. That's it. Be open-minded and have fun. Do something different. You know, everybody goes to the club, everybody goes to the bar, everybody, trying to get hooked up or whatever, but do something different. Step outside the box and come in with an open mind and, let nature take its course. Do what it do.
Nature take its course.
Yeah. The laws of attraction, man.
Mm-hmm. So, you think the speed dating thing is better than the hookup? Oh, look, I got a friend. I'm going to hook you up with my friend. You think this is something different?
I'm not saying that. I mean,
It's
all,
better than a blind date.
It all leads to the same goal. I do think it's better than a blind date or whatever. But by any means.
Question.
Yes.
In your lifetime, have you ever been hooked up with a blind date that you regret?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
She set you up?
Yes.
So she did set you up?
Yes.
So what was he wearing? High waters, mismatched socks?
Was it intentional?
Was it an intentional
Was it
setup?
intentional? Yeah.
It could have been.
Okay.
It could have been
Are
for
y'all
the sake
still
of laughter.
friends today?
Hold up, but was it one of the ones where you was like, she was like, can you take this for the team? Because she was hooking up with like a friend, and that was his buddy.
You ever take one for the team? Good question, TKO.
No. So people just automatically assume that I'm this money hungry girl that, I want the guy to just have a whole lot of money and I'm willing to accept anything. No, that's not true. You got to be able to make me laugh. It's a lot of things that I look for in a man. And most of the time you got to pick your poison. So I know what I want. A man with a lot of money don't got no time.
Right.
And a man with a lot of time don't got no money.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to choose.
But it has to be a balance. I think it has to be a balance.
Absolutely.
Because somebody that's about their grind and about their business don't really have a whole lot of time.
Not, and I require it.
Well, call me a damn fool, but Oprah, I think you the most beautiful. They hate on you today, Oprah, but guess what? Stephen don't know what to do with you.
Yeah, us ladies, we require certain things, and while the money is good and we like the gifts and all that stuff, we also like to cuddle. We also want you to come home at a certain time at night. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
But what about when you don't come home at a certain time at night?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
You got women out here that don't come home at a certain time of night.
This is true, depending on your occupation, but that's up to you to decide what you can and cannot deal with as it relates to your relationship. So if you don't mind that a woman works at night, that's your prerogative.
Right.
You have some women out here now. I'm not saying they're going to be at this speed dating party that you have. You got some women that really think like a man. They want you for one thing. Mm-hmm. They want you to pound the ground, and that's all you can do for them.
And get down.
Yeah. I've dated a woman where I was never able to spend the night.
Nice.
She was independent, had her own money.
But see,
nobody could sleep over.
That goes back to what Gigi just said.
So you got.
But that's her preference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And you accepted those terms. right?
Exactly. I accepted
Yeah.
them terms at the time. So why do you got women that do that? But when a man do that, oh, he a dog, girl. He this, he that. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm one now that like my personal space.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when a man don't really want a woman to spend the night, and after they do what they do, he wants her to go home, why is he a dog? But y'all got the same women.
I want to know that too. Yeah,
What?
answer that.
You know what? I want.
Presentation is everything.
Presentation
is everything.
Because see, I have a
So
problem.
now after sex, if you like, oh no, you gotta go. I
No,
don't
it
allow
ain't like
nobody
that.
to spend a
But
night.
see, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all, speed dating. That's why I'm not gonna go speed dating.
Oh,
But I'm gonna
he
attend.
he done turned.
I'm gonna attend.
How you gonna just
No,
crap on the
because
event
I gotta
and you
work.
ain't?
No,
what?
I'm not hating on the event.
No,
I
yes,
love
you
the
are.
event.
That's why I'm not going to speed dating
Because see,
it's
I want to be
people-
able to ask some more tough questions.
Well, you can ask those tough questions.
Are
on
you
your
one of
second
them
date.
women that leave your lingerie over the man house and then call back and talk about, I think I left something. No, you didn't. Not in my house. That shit going in the trash.
Well,
They
I'm
get mad at me
I'm
when I say
married.
that.
But you know what
No,
though?
you're married.
But I think
I'm
So
married.
there's a whole lot of things why men, I was just kidding though, but men, we want our personal space and we don't want you leaving your stuff over there. You know, we're not making
But that's once you
a
get into
draw
a
for you.
relationship
Regardless,
and all
relationship.
that
I don't
stuff.
agree
like,
with that though, Gigi. I was
What?
about to make it. I was about
Yeah.
to make a statement,
When
right?
you start leaving
I
stuff,
think
you
one of the
leave-
things that's going on in the dating community is that communication,
Yes.
being honest about what it is you want up front.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you might meet someone and then basically you indulge, right? And from that, there might be the misconception that there's going to be something
More than
that
it is.
grows from that. And I think that when you communicate up front, letting that woman or letting that man know that basically this is just a hit, and I'm gonna go about mine and you can go about your own. Whenever I want to get with you, because maybe I don't want to be in a relationship.
No.
Right.
You right? Because you have some
I
women.
don't feel that way. I feel like this. Even if I'm in a friendship with you, where we have a friendship, we're not claiming, but we're seeing each other, and it's known. If I go out with you, people know we're going out. I still don't think you have the right to start leaving stuff, calling me back. This is the problem I have with my apartment. That's my apartment. It's not a storage place. So I've actually had somebody who I dated got upset me.
Go.
No, got upset with me because they said they left something there. I said, oh no, it ain't here. It's in the trash.
Let me ask you
There's
a
a whole
question.
lot of women.
Let me ask you a question,
that I
Frank. Do
dated
you
in the
do you let
past.
do you let it be known that I would prefer or I wish that you don't leave things like when
It's
you
common
Yeah.
knowledge.
no
It's not.
no
It's not.
I'm not
no.
gonna leave nothing.
Because maybe she thinks that the relationship is more
because
than
you
what
already
you,
say
what
people
you
know that
said.
y'all dating and so
That it
forth
is.
like
They
that,
know we're
right?
dating.
So the thing is, I think you have to communicate to that female and let her know that even though we're dating, I still want my space, and I don't feel that you should invade my space by leaving your
your stuff.
things at my place.
It's common though.
That's
guess
not
what I
But
common
see,
sense.
common sense ain't so common, Frank.
Once a man says, you got everything,
Okay.
you got
Okay.
everything,
Okay. So you asked
you
that.
sure you got everything. Because messing with me, a lot of y'all women will be walking around. You know what's the new style gonna be? One earring. You're gonna have one earring and not one in the other ear. That's gonna be the new one earring. That shit gonna say Shalonda. The other one ain't gonna say nothing. You leave something in my house.
Because the other one gone
The other
in
one
the
gone.
trash.
Is it Metro Lawson fam?
Well, before she leaves, you need to state that. Like, if you leave anything here, I'm letting you know it's
Right.
going in the trash.
Right.
I was just kidding.
So that'll let her know if I done left some stuff. Let me hurry up and let me do a thorough investigation of this area so I can get all of my belongings because I don't want my stuff to go in the trash. But I don't know. It's all in what you want out of your relationship. You know, and communication is key.
How
Right.
some of us men feel, with the speed
Well, women,
dating
men
thing.
do the same thing.
So we wanna
Don't
ask
think that it's only men, because women got their own place, and dudes come over, they leave their stuff, they leave their shoes, they leave their jersey, they leave their t-shirts, they leave their white beaters. They leave stuff too. It ain't just
Okay,
women.
here's another question I want to ask you. Now, you said on the, they, you know, when they both put each other name, they go to a second date. Who pays for the second date?
So there'll be a raffle for this specific event. So if there's a match, then we pay for your second date.
The club pays for the second date.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it'll be Club Nipsey's.
Yes.
Club Nipsey's will pay for the second date. Okay,
interesting.
okay, Jahal,
Yeah.
you stepping it up over there, boy. All right, so
Yeah.
shout out to Jahal Abraham and Nipsey's. Okay, so I got a question for Kurt.
And Niecy, don't leave her out.
I ain't forget.
Don't leave her out. Niecy, Anthony's, Ruffin.
I ain't forget none of y'all. Okay. So, you know you my man, right? But I gotta ask you a tough question. As a man, what will you be looking for when you attend this event? When it comes to the ladies, what are you looking for?
Somebody be
What is your
themselves.
Pay
ideal
attention,
lady?
ladies.
I just want somebody just to be themselves. You know what I mean? If you goofy, be goofy. You know what I mean? If you arrogant, be arrogant. Because whatever you are right there is what you always going to be, period. You can hide it, but it's going to come out. Yeah, it's going to come out. So just be yourself off the break. We ain't even got to waste each other time.
But not Kirky. Let's be 100. Is anybody going to be going in there being themselves? Because we all know, right? When you first dated someone,
You on your best behavior.
for about a good 7 months until
on
you
your
really
best
start to
behavior.
see the real come out of a person. When you initially dating somebody, they got their best game face on, right? So if you going into the speed dating, you're not expecting nobody to be giving you their dirty.
With me, they can. That's what I'm saying. See, y'all say what I expect.
No, so this is
You know
why
what I
the
mean?
questions are equipped to not give you any room to lie. For what?
Right.
Like if somebody, what's your favorite comedian? Why would
Right.
you lie about it being Martin?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, they real easy.
So you keeping it
it's-
real
it's-
simple,
it's-
real light.
Exactly.
Right.
Not
might
nothing
now.
too
Now, you
personal.
know what? I
Not nothing
might.
too personal.
Right.
So
Right.
you get to gauge a person's personality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just get a feel of who they are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
In
So you don't ask
right.
Two personal questions. Like you said, you got 5 to 7 minutes or whatever. Ding. All right. Next date.
Right.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. This is for singles, right?
Yes.
What if you are married? Hold up, married but
Uh-uh.
separated.
You still married.
Married but in the process of divorce. Okay.
Divorces sometimes don't happen.
Okay. So you gotta be straight single.
You are single.
So how you all going about verifying the
Well,
eligible?
I mean, there is no real way
Stop
to.
my question.
There is no real way to verify.
Okay, but
You know,
just,
we're
but
hoping.
you're just hoping that in good faith
Yes.
that people is being upfront about their
Exactly.
situation and that you want everybody.
So,
to
ladies,
be
if you're
safe.
just simply separated, say it again.
So no separated.
No
separated.
separated. I
Sometimes
mean, only
people
because you
separate
know.
for a long time though.
No, but you have some situations
They
where
need
people
love,
separate
too.
and then they get back together, and now the person that
Yeah.
you done went on the speed date with, they left out in the cold, you know, or whoever you're dating, they left
Yeah.
out in the cold because you
People
decided to get back
divorce
with your
and
wife
get
or
back
with
together.
your husband.
Okay, now let's go with the age thing.
Okay.
What ages are y'all pitting? Is
We
it
ideally,
ideally.
ages 30 to 50.
Okay.
Ideally.
So, me as a 50-year-old man, I can meet and date a 30-year-old woman.
If that's your choice. And if she choose you back, hey, who's the judge?
Wow. Okay.
you all grown. I mean,
Who's
that's,
the judge?
I'm not a sugar daddy. I'm making an announcement right now. I am not your sugar daddy.
okay,
So
Frank.
look, man,
White.
we just had.
Metro, I got you every Wednesday.
And
And look, you done already put it out there.
Kelly.
Already giving it up, man. Okay. So, man, there will not be any R. Kelly going on in the building, okay, man?
30 and over.
30 and over in the
30
building.
and
So it's
over.
women. It's going to be women with jobs, women with careers, women with something on their mind. So it's not going to be these young women you can just think you're going to toy with.
So this brings me to another question, what Frank just said. So what about, since you keeping the questions light, right? So is there a screening process of someone being really eligible because of, you know, they're employed and so forth like that? Because like you say, there's going to be a lot of women that's there, professional women making their own money. What about vice versa? You might have some guys there that might be on some hard times right now. And that really shouldn't be dating, right? Because you should be focused.
Well, there are some people that don't require their man to have a job.
Yeah,
There's
so
people that don't require their woman to have a job.
So I just wanted to put that out there too for maybe some listeners out there that maybe like, you know, I don't want to go. And is there any fee to enter this speed dating situation? Is there a fee to enter or something like that?
There is. It's free to register, but there's a $20 fee.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The average for speed dating in DC is like $30.
Okay.
So with this, also there's Top 5 band that is playing. So
Top 5 will be performing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Top 5 will be performing. They're
R&B
amazing.
sets,
Okay.
right?
They're an amazing band. So there are certain incentives. Happy hour going on. Happy hour specials going on. It's going to be a good time.
Okay.
I would have 1,000 of these. It's
Right.
unfortunate that, you know, in our culture, you know, we see speed dating like, what's that? You know, but you go in other places and it's very popular.
Exactly.
It's a very
I
popular
mean,
thing.
I don't know. I've never been, but I'm looking forward to it. You know
I've
what I
never heard of one being here in
no,
the area.
no,
Right?
no. They have them in DC.
They do?
But not for us.
Okay.
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 That-
So
yeah.
this is okay. So that's why I never heard of it.
You
Yeah.
need the fellas. Fellas, I'm outnumbered. Help.
Okay, so Kirky.
So and also don't be discouraged, fellas. Come on out. If your
Kirky is-
finances not in order all the way, we know you're gonna get it together. Still come on out and enjoy yourself and have a good time.
Yeah, we got some nice looking professional women that will be present. And their deal breaker may not be that you have a job. If she wants you to be on her arm and you just look good,
That's
or
right.
you know she wants you to be there.
So
when
she a
get
sugar
home,
mama.
So don't be intimidated. Don't be
She
intimidated.
might be.
So
I
don't
don't
My
know.
name is Frank.
don't be
I don't know.
I'm
intimidated.
looking for a sugar
I don't
mama.
Don't
know.
be intimidated.
Yo,
Come on out.
let me
Come on
ask
out.
you this now. I'm a big guy.
Yes, you are.
I tend to date small women.
Nice.
That's my preference.
Okay.
I have nothing against voluptuous big women.
Okay.
That's not my choice.
Okay.
When you get into the speed dating arena, how do you expect somebody? I mean, okay. So, say a woman that, how can I put this nicely? Say it's a woman that I'm not attracted to,
Okay.
and she chose me, but I still ain't choose her, and nobody else choose me. How does that work?
Then you just didn't get chosen.
You just getting chosen.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no match for you.
It-
Because
Not
we all know, as human beings, we all have preference.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, me, I tend to date brown skin and dark skin women.
Okay.
Light skinned women, I love them. Nothing wrong with them. I just tend, and small women, I usually date. So, how do you classify? You don't get to classify that.
No.
in speed dating. Okay.
No.
So it's all okay.
No.
So let me- go ahead.
But I mean, however, you can cancel your date whenever you, if it's
That's not
before
right.
your 7 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay.
You can terminate your date.
So I can get. So you're telling me I can get to the table, see it's you, and say, "Oh no, I'm alright."
If that's your choice.
That's not right.
It's not. It may not be right, but that's your choice.
Right.
That's your choice. I mean, if physical attraction is super duper important to you, then there's no need to even stay there for the 7 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The questions are catered towards people that you, first of all, can physically be attracted to or whatever.
Because you gotta be able
But
to-
there are some people that not hung up on looks.
On looks, right.
That's true.
You know,
A good heart.
so they'll sit there and have a conversation with you. I didn't kissed a whole bunch of frogs. You know what I'm saying? Before I found my prince.
Right.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not no young
I've dated thick
Cinderella.
women. I've never dated a big woman, but I've dated thick women. I've dated mid-sized women, smaller women, and my preference, I'm a big dude.
So it's all good.
I might have missed it. So how do it match up? Like,
Yeah, that's
so
what
we
that-
come
yeah,
in the
that's-
room like.
So okay, so it depends. Okay, so sometimes you may have men sitting at certain tables.
Okay.
So everybody has a number. So you may be sitting in a line of tables, and so you either have it set up depending on who's outnumbered. So in this case, the men will be sitting down.
Okay.
And or maybe I should have okay. Whatever of the opposite, whichever, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Sitting down, and based on your number, somebody comes and sit at your seat, sit across from you, and for 7 minutes you ask the appropriate questions to the person that's sitting in front of you. At any time you can terminate your date at any time.
And
Until
they
the
would
bell rings, and then the next person
So
sits.
are there
But
questions
see, that's the
lined
thing.
up
That's-
already
There are
that you're
specific-
giving
And
them?
see, that's
Yes,
the
there's
thing.
specific questions.
And that's the thing I'm asking is, you saying you can terminate your date, but
Yes.
that's not very nice. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
is
but
there a
I
way
mean,
that
would
you
you?
can secretly?
I mean,
do
you
it
sit
where-
there for 7
where-
minutes knowing
no,
and
no, no,
asking
no,
the
no,
questions,
no, no.
knowing
What I'm
that you're
saying
not
is-
going to move forward with that person.
What I'm saying is, what I'm suggesting is like, you got the ladies over here and the men over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you might assign my table is for this round is table 4. So you assign a woman to table 4. I know it's table 4,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you send her to table 4. She don't know it's me, or I don't know it's her.
Mm-hmm.
And she get up and go to table 4 because okay, that's Frank. I'm going over to table 4.
Mm-hmm.
But
Why you automatically assume that somebody know who you are?
no,
Frank?
no. I'm just saying.
Everybody don't know who you are,
Listen to-
Frank.
No. What I'm trying to say is there's a way that it can be done where you're not hurting anybody's.
Where you're anonymous?
Yeah, anonymous.
Oh
yeah, well he didn't choose to go to that date. You know what I'm saying? Is a way to do that.
No, I mean, we encourage, or you try to encourage everybody.
Because it might be a female, because I got a lot of haters. It might be a female who's like, oh, that nigga made me pay $30 for a ticket. I don't like him.
Well, it may be a mutual
And she might
agreement
not
that
wanna
once you
go
sit
with
at the table
Right.
and like, oh, both of us know.
I mean, we
Right.
gotta be adults
we not
about
gonna,
it.
Right.
We're not
we
gonna
gotta
do
be
this.
adults about it.
Right.
But I was thinking of something like an anonymous way. Hey, nah, I'll pass on that one. You know what I mean?
You know, I have a question. So I'm sitting here thinking, so say you sitting down
Mm-hmm.
and you having a great conversation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that love connection,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe that friendship. So how is the number being exchanged? Is that you all doing that through the organizers?
Yes.
Y'all. So say they say, okay, I don't really want to date him, but I would love to be
Hang out with
like
him.
a friend, or you know, are y'all allowing that kind of
So
situation?
you may not choose anybody, but throughout the night, you know, everybody's still gonna be mixing and mingling.
Right.
And you can make that known.
Gotcha.
You know, at the
Gotcha.
time, like, oh man, I don't see myself dating you. I have a lot of male friends that
Right.
I can't see myself dating, but
Right.
we are
very
very,
cool,
very
right?
good friends.
Have a good
so,
friendship.
Well, you off
know,
the market, so it don't make a
even
difference.
before that, even prior to my being married, I still had,
Okay.
you know, male friends that I'm just cool with. Curtis,
Mm-hmm.
I've been knowing him since I was 11.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
You know,
So it's
Okay.
it's also a great networking opportunity.
Okay,
Right.
so
Yeah.
let me ask you this question before we go to current events. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back
oh, all right.
after we ask her. What was you doing when Kobe? When you heard the news of Kobe? You heard the news of Kobe.
When
What was you doing?
I heard the news of Kobe, what was I doing? I was at work,
Me too.
and somebody was like, "Man, Kobe died," and I'm like, "Nuh-uh." And yeah, I looked at my phone. It was like, "No, TMZ reported it. TMZ reported. You know, they don't report no fake news." And when I went to it, I was like, "Wow!" And that was, you know, it didn't hit me at first until I saw the name later on that day, like R.I.P. Gigi, and I'm like, "Whoa,
Right.
whoa!" Like the kids and stuff was about that. That changed. That changed everything for me. in that, because there's a person out here that not only lost her husband, she lost her kid.
Yeah.
You know, and the other people who were involved, they lost their families. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a down moment for me.
I'm gonna be the elephant in the room, but what was you doing, TKO?
I was actually celebrating my mother-in-law and my wife's birthday at brunch when we heard the news.
When you heard the news?
Yeah.
Kurt.
I was home watching TV, and they was saying it was a hoax at first on the phone. You know what I mean? When I was watching TV, I'm playing on my phone. They were saying it was a hoax. And like maybe like 15, 20 minutes later, it was like, nah, it's true.
Okay, as far as Kobe with me, I'm gonna be the elephant in the room. I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. I don't know if it's true. It's just my beliefs. I was at work, and at first I ain't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Then they showing helicopters coming across Facebook, and it wasn't the actual helicopter. That was a helicopter that was going down in Dubai. That's what it came out to be. Now, I was a Kobe fan, but not a fan of the Lakers. So I always rooted against Kobe when they played Boston, because I'm a Boston Celtics diehard. But I respected him as a man. I respected him as a player and a person. Because if you didn't like his game, or you didn't like his intensity of a game, or if you didn't like his skill set, you didn't like basketball to me. And I'm a diehard Boston fan. You understand? And what I feel about that, do I feel that was an accident, or do I feel as though, I'm going to tell you something. I think something happened to that boy. I actually think, I'm one of those that believe that it's a price you pay for fame. And the reason I say that, I mean, we got so many incidents that have happened to our famous people. And I can go on. I can name a few off the top of my head. Okay. So, Bill Cosby, he tried to buy a TV show. Now he's locked up. Women come out of the woodwork.
Talking about the network?
The network.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you had Kanye West. He lost his mother. Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer that sings American Idol.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. Whole family wiped out. Puffy. Baby mama. Jay-Z. Nephew. You understand what I'm saying? So do I think those upper echelon people in Hollywood, is it really...
So you think those people are supposed to be exempt from death because of their fame?
No. What I'm saying is, do I believe...
accidents don't happen to those
Do I believe somewhat of that is a price for fame? Do I believe that the higher beers can have you taken out of here? Yeah, I do. Do I think... They're saying that he was in fights with pharmaceutical companies over the name Marvel. Do I believe that they can have something? Because let me say something. I've been on a helicopter. They go through their checks. The only thing they really can't check is that propeller. Only thing. Do I think that propeller was loose or tampered with? Who knows? You gotta think, this man been on this plane. He bought this helicopter, and he took this ride numerous times. Nothing ever happened. A professional helicopter operator, and they saying it's the fall. We don't know, do we? So, do I believe that this can happen? I do. I mean, they never even told y'all that Ron Brown was in that airplane crash years ago, many years ago. Well, they found his body. It was a bullet hole in his head. Did they ever expose that on TV? No. Ron Brown goes down the airplane. But did you know he was coming back to expose something? some information that he found out. So do I believe that they can take you out? Yes, I do. Do I know if they did? No. This is something to think about.
So you using a like a conspiracy theory?
Yes,
So
I am.
like,
I believe
like
in it.
okay, so like
I
you
believe
said
in
you're on a diet, right? So you boycotting Krispy Kreme. So
She's so funny.
so Krispy Kreme, you like I ain't messing with Krispy Kreme no more. So Krispy Kreme gonna come and mess with your ties and make sure that you don't like
Right.
he ain't.
So you don't believe in none of that?
No, I do. I just don't. I think that sometimes in order for people to deal with certain things, we like to place blame, and things just happen though.
And that was my look on that.
Things just happen. He's not exempt.
sometimes like, cause I've had a couple of friends talk to me about
Same thing.
those thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
think about.
yeah, it's something to think about. But like Gigi say, sometimes accidents just happen. I look at, working in Metro and like you say, they got that check, but they don't have it. Who to say it wasn't nothing already wrong with the propeller? That nobody went up there and checked it out. You know what I mean? So, things just happen. And then when things like that happen, then that calls for certain measures to be taken like now. So now, instead of just doing this kind of check, we might add this to it to where as though you have a mechanic.
Check the bolts
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Sometimes it's reactive. So when something like this happened, then that's when you get different kind of regulations and checks and so forth that come before us, and then things change. So.
All right, we're gonna go for a 5-minute break. We're gonna go back 5-minute break. We're gonna get right back at GG. And I just want to let y'all know, man. I want to let y'all know, me and Mr. Curtis Rice of M2G have a party coming up on February 16th, Fast Eddie's, with the good JYB, Kim and Scooby, Let It Flow, and DJ Easy. Tickets are $25. Hit me up at 202-491-4428 for your $25 advance tickets. There'll be more at the door. Also, this is the last year CIAA Charlotte as we know it.
Really?
Yes, this is the last year Charlotte CIAA. DC Invasion. We have 2 parties. Me brought to you by Frank White Productions, Fat Cat Entertainment, and M2G. On Friday, February 26th, we have Kim and Scooby with DJ AMC and DJ Hollywood at Carolina Prime Steakhouse. That's February 26th, Friday, February 26th, CIAA Charlotte. On Saturday, February 29th, the Vibe Band with DJ AMC and DJ Hollywood Reds. Tickets for both events are $40. We have a package for $70. It's at Carolina Prime Steakhouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. Be there. Book your rooms. Anything y'all got coming up? Anything else? What song you don't bring up? Am I lying?
We're in the song, not the loud. I don't know what they doing early. I don't know what they doing early. They blocked it off for a minute. Slaps going out to all that see the high school, good to see them. They told me to roll a little early. Let us know, take a little flip. And wait a minute, hey, we'll let it ride. Look out. Come on.
I'm coming up there tonight.
Shots going out to my one man there in the back. I see my drummer early, he always fuck with me on Sundays. Good to see Star. Also, we gonna get down for the students. They here, good to see you, Kinland. Just mix a little holiday. Don't forget my boy ain't too far, Skip. Happy birthday going out to my man K. Kwan. He's celebrating his birthday this evening. Him and his wife, he came through. Oh, what you got on that titty? That you gas station food? Let it ride! Let it ride! Look out! Come on! Wow! The way we can see them coming in. Funky fire!
gotta get a little dirty, E. You know what I'm talking about? What you gonna do, Styles? D-Block Stars, y'all. All my family in the building early, yo. Waiting on Sweet Miko. Yes. Talking about Miss Elise. My brother Lil Fife nephew. All this throw the shots a little bit. Tighten up. Abba OD. I'ma get with you in about 20 minutes, OD, when I turn the knob, you know. When I let the zipper down a little bit and I turn the knob, that's when all for you gonna turn this party up just a little bit, yo. Wait a minute, hold up. Light work, Dito. Gotta get my ladies involved. Good see, Jock. 5 stars. Early in the build, yo. One of the best in the business, I swear. Wait a minute. All right, Nikki Bonds. All right, Nikki Bonds. I don't think it's that kind of party just yet, Nikki Bonds. I don't know if they ready for that type of party yet, Mo. But believe I'ma take you there. Believe I'ma take you there. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up, please.
Welcome back to the promoters platform. For tonight's guest, I have the speed dating queen and king here. They are our special guest, Miss Gigi Riley.
Hello.
Oh yeah, don't forget to vote for Miss Gigi Riley. She's running for
Mayor of Seat Pleasant.
Mayor of Seat Pleasant. And we have our own M2G Baloo Knight, Mr. Kirky Rice.
I'm an Indian.
Oh, you graduated from
Went to
Anna?
Blue Night School. I graduated from Anna.
Okay, he went to 3 high schools. He hit a triple. He went to Easton, he went to Baloo, and he graduated from Anna.
Yeah.
I did a triple too. What the fuck am I talking about?
The same boat, buddy.
Yeah, we're in the same boat, buddy. But I'm a coolish coat. So anyway, let's go back to these questions.
Central.
Oh.
So I wanted to know the speed dating.
I know, man.
With the speed dating, will it be a kissing booth there?
You want to be in a kissing booth?
No,
Right.
because I got a friend.
You like kissing strangers?
No, listen. I got a friend named Shamarko. I got a friend named Shamarko. He said he's the best tongue kisser.
Oh.
His
Oh,
name's
my.
Shamarko Amen.
Oh, my
Shamarko,
goodness.
what's the name of that in our clothing line?
I know you're talking about.
Shamarko always talk about tongue kissing the women.
Oh.
So I just want to put him on blast out here. He might
Oh,
show
my
up.
goodness.
Shamarko, DC's best tongue kisser.
What would he do with a friend like you? Oh, my
I
goodness.
don't know,
Man.
but I'm just saying that. He loves
Man,
tongue kissing the
okay.
women.
Hey.
Anyway, seriously though, back to the question. How can folks get more information about this event, Gigi?
You can call up to Nipsey's. Gosh, I wish I had the number. Got the number to Nipsey's?
Gotta be prepared for my questions.
Yeah, this was the toughest question you've given me.
Finally.
You can call up to Nipsey's. Their number is 301-627-1395 and get all the information that you need. Or
Can you repeat that number again for our
that
listeners?
That number is 301-627-1395.
And it's Find a Babe
For Valentine's
for
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, absolutely.
Speed dating.
It's going to be fun.
And give them the price again for that.
It will be a $20 admission.
$20 admission, free registration.
Free registration to find your potential soulmate. Can't put a price on that.
Oh, wow.
Soulmate.
So,
And guess what? If you get around to the round 2 and you do get a date, Nipsey's is picking up the tab. How can you go wrong?
it's a drawing for that. Not everybody.
Oh, not everybody's a draw.
Not everybody.
So it's like the king and queen of the speed dating.
Yeah. We're gonna put the names of the matches in the drawing. If you win, then there will be a second date on Nipsey's in the form of $100.
Oh wow. Okay. And Kirky, do you expect to find your queen? She's your queen at the speed date.
I may have somebody for Kirky.
Oh, see, that's setting up.
No, at the speed dating event. I hope he chooses her. I'm
Oh,
not
hope
gonna
he
tell
chooses
him
her.
who she is.
That's what's up.
I'm not gonna tell her who she is, but
Yeah.
somebody I know is specifically coming because she wants to meet.
Kirky, you got hook me up.
The M2G.
Oh yeah.
That boy good. That boy good.
You about
boy
to be,
good.
you about
And
to get,
he's never met her. He's never seen her a day of his life.
Oh,
she don't
man.
go out to the club, son.
No, she does not.
Oh,
That might be it right there. That might be my day for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. You got the hookup.
That might be it.
No, it's not a hookup. You know.
so she
it's
got to put
not
in
a
her work.
hookup.
She got to put her work in.
It's
You got a
potential.
potential.
If I think I know what he likes, then I think that he will like her.
Okay, with this speed dating already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree that women already got choices?
What do you mean?
Do all women got choices?
What do you mean? Do all women
I'm
have
gonna ask
choices?
you a question from a woman's perspective.
Oh, okay.
man.
So you
I'm gonna say some things from a man's perspective.
nice.
Men that I grew up think that all women have choices, meaning
It's the woman who decides.
I was always told that a woman has 5 choices, have 5 men that they can choose from. Do you agree with that?
No.
You don't agree that every woman have 5 dudes
No.
that they can choose from and have?
Depends on the woman.
Okay. Let me give you the 5. Can I give you the 5? And tell me what you think. Or if I'm just if you think I'm being silly.
Okay.
I was told this by somebody who was dear to me.
Okay.
She used to strip.
Oh, nice.
She used to do her other thing too. I'm not gonna say it on the
Okay.
broadcast, but
Okay.
she used to get money.
All right.
And she said, "Cuz every woman got 5 men.
No.
We got the man we in love with but can't have.
No.
Hold on, listen. We got the man we in love with but really can't have. You gotta listen to the 5 she's saying now. You can agree and disagree. Got the man we always wanted but couldn't have. That might be a TV star. You never know. That you, oh God. You know how many women talking about? What's the guy's name?
But you said woman,
Yeah,
she
the-
has
the
5 choices.
5
choices.
So
But
These
listen
are
to what I'm
people
saying.
that are accessible to her.
Okay.
Right.
Let me give it to you. The man that she always wanted but couldn't have, never worked out. The man she do love now. The man that always used to put that wood to her. The flunky that used to always do whatever she wanted done. And then the man that's always in her ear trying to get her.
Not
You
every
agree
wo-
with that?
not every woman have those options.
We're not talking about married women. We're talking about
I'm just saying not every woman in general have those options.
not every
You
woman.
have some women that don't have one.
So right, but do you agree that a woman got in her telephone is a man that she can call to get what she needs?
A man, yes.
Okay, you do agree with that.
But there's a man in her phone that
Okay,
she
so
could
you do agree
call.
every woman has a man, and that it is a man out here for every woman,
I think
and
that
a
there's
woman out
somebody.
here for every
I
man.
think that there's somebody out here for everyone. Yes.
So guess what? Come to the speed dating, you might just find her. Men who don't have one, you might just find her. You ain't never know where I was
Right.
coming with it. They thought you ain't had no
Frank.
drink tonight.
Frank.
Oh man.
Frank.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
You never knew where. I'm gonna throw you a slide in
Hey,
there,
man,
curveball.
I was wondering where we was going now.
going
dude.
with it?
I was wondering.
That ball hit the pitcher.
I wondered.
That ball hit the batter.
But
That ball.
Hey, but I'm just saying.
She just walked him.
You
He
never
just
know.
walked him.
Okay.
You never know who's gonna slide through, who you might can find as a date or anything like that. Now, Kirky, you just got the hookup. What are you weighing to the speed dating
Let's see, man. I'm
event?
I think I'm gonna wear my old behave gear.
Oh, behave.
Old behave.
Or you gonna put the personality glasses on, a polo shirt, pair of jeans, and a pair of shoes or tennis shoes? How are you coming dressed?
I'm wearing a pair of shoes.
Bow tie?
I'm gonna be Curtis.
Bow tie or tie?
You gonna soften it up a little bit.
I'm coming as Curtis. I'm not coming as the percussionist.
You're not coming as the percussion.
Not Kirky.
I'm not coming as Kirky. I'm coming as Curtis.
So how should a woman dress? Provocatively, laid back, dinner attire.
Just be you.
Just be herself.
Just be yourself. If you like sweatpants and Jordans, then wear
Oh, no Uggs and tights,
Oh, here you
and
go.
just
Oh,
sticking your
God.
feet in. No, ladies, come on now,
There
ladies.
you go.
We can do better than that. Don't come in your
Now you telling
pajamas
the
and
ladies not to wear the Uggs,
No.
right? I was kind of like, okay, you talking about the dudes, okay, you got
Yeah,
your
I'm
thing
just
about
asking
it.
how they
But the
gonna come
ladies, how you gonna tell them?
we want to know what I'm asking. What is the dress code? That's what I'm getting
There's no dress code, but if a woman like wearing Uggs or whatever, you want her to
Uggs
come.
and tights, ladies,
Hold on.
no.
So you want her to come dressed in something she don't normally wear, and then when you see her again, you like, hold up, that ain't what.
Where the Uggs come from?
I got a question for you, Gigi.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is a good question. A lot of guys fake. You know what I mean with this. So, like somebody pretty like yourself. Like,
Thank you,
what is the
Curtis.
approach? You know what I mean? Like, what is the ideal approach?
There is no approach. Everybody knows, or should have an understanding of what speed dating is. So when you sit down, the icebreakers are the questions. So there shouldn't really be any awkwardness or whatever. You're going to answer those same questions 10, 20, 30 times. Because everybody's going to ask you the same thing.
So you don't think it's going to be redundant?
It is going to become redundant, but based on who you're saying it to would determine, like the interest. Like if I ask you a certain question or whatever, and you may be attracted to me or whatever, you're more than willing to answer those questions and eagerly, like, hey, this is what it is. All right, I want this person want to get to know me.
So speed dating open the door for anybody to talk to the most beautiful women.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
they ever seen. They give them that chance to sit down
Absolutely.
and talk to them, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so they're not.
Give them a fair chance.
And they're going off.
Everybody gets
They're
the
going
same
off of
fair
selected
chance.
questions. Am I correct?
Yes.
So they're not able to
You
to
can-
shoot their real shot at. I mean, the
No,
game.
there's no
because
game. No
No
game
able
involved.
to. You're not shooting your shot, fellas. Okay.
No, we're not going to come in there and pull out a wad of money.
That mean
Men
the
really
fellas-
are still doing
Yeah,
that.
that mean the fellas really ain't
Yeah.
gotta be nervous. Then I
Yeah.
think that be their thing, because a lot of times, like women with pretty women have nasty attitudes. You know what I mean? I don't really have to.
Oh, did you say pretty women?
Hey, pretty
So
women.
you date ugly women?
I don't have that issue, not in earnest. I
Okay,
don't have
so-
that problem.
so what the
but
problem
in
is?
general,
You can't just say pretty
a
women.
lot of pretty women. You know what I mean? I'm
lot
gonna
of
keep it
pretty
100.
women
I'm
are
gonna keep it
lonely.
100 of what it is. Pretty women and women with nice shapes that a lot of guys holler at all the time have nasty attitudes. In this situation, guys can sit down with a beautiful woman and it's already set questions. They get that chance. They can
Yes.
win.
Yes.
I think the first thing is they're willing to participate in
Exactly.
speed dating.
So you already know that these
Yeah.
people are open-minded
They're-
because they're
and
sitting
they're
because
eligible.
they're there.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and
Because
they're
they're there.
eligible, right.
So it's not the only thing that you may run into is that, hey, I'm not attracted to her. But at
Right.
least she's open-minded. Most people that are willing to speed date, they like to have fun.
Right.
You know. So you're not going to really run into any. I don't
Right.
run into-
'Cause
Right.
this is
there.
this is
You ain't
not for
you're not
them.
gonna really
This is
run into
not
that.
for them.
No.
It's a
Yeah,
lot
that's what-
different than
No.
I
approaching
put that out
someone.
there for the guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think
No.
that's another reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
what you call it, the getting shot down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a person can take, you know, oh, just maybe it wasn't your type, but some people be nasty. You know?
This is a great
Yeah, but
icebreaker.
some men,
exactly.
let me defend the women. Some men, when they do get shot down, they're nasty. Oh, you ain't because the woman ain't want you know want your advance.
Speed dating is not
yeah.
equipped for that.
You can't just say women.
And then sometimes
No, what I'm saying, you just can't say women.
and then sometimes the approach is off.
Do some
The approach. That's
Approach,
why I
yeah,
asked.
sometimes-
What is the ideal approach?
There really isn't an approach
For this kind of setting.
For this
Questions.
setting, the
Yeah.
questions
Questions, right,
are
okay.
the icebreakers.
It's control.
So you're already
Control set.
prepared as to, you know, after your first date, you know what to expect on the second date. It's the same thing. You're just telling it to a whole different person.
Right,
and
right.
the answers may be different. Her answers, because you got to ask her the same thing. It's not just one person asking the question. Both parties are asking and answering the same questions. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you're not going to run into a whole lot of arrogance like, you know, or I ain't going to.
Right.
You're not going to run into that.
So what we're saying, what I'm saying is, you're really not going to find their true personality.
What you're going to find, most people who go to speed dating, they want to find a different way or a new approach to find someone.
Right.
So Kirky wants ladies.
want pretty ladies.
Curtis is looking for someone that knows how to cook. He's tired of eating out. Okay?
That's more like me.
He tired of eating out.
You see, I'm fat.
So
I'm
if
tired
you
of
don't
eating
know
out.
how to cook, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But most women who go to these events, they're ready to like settle down. So you ain't. I mean, it's like I want somebody. I want somebody who I can say I'm looking for a relationship. You're not going to speed dating for hookups or somebody to smash real quick. You're seeing if you're compatible with a person intellectually. Like you're trying to gauge a person's personality. It's not like a club setting where you're going like, oh man, I can smash her real quick.
Right.
You don't know nothing about her. But if you're sitting there and you're actually in tune with the person and you're asking them appropriate questions, you're like, dang, she cool as a mug. I can see myself hanging with her. I can
Right.
see myself, you know, like
Having
maybe
good dialogue
exactly.
and
So
engaging.
it's
You get me more and more interested a little bit.
yeah,
come on out,
it's
Frank. Come on out.
it's
If I don't
it's
have
a
to
fun
work,
experience.
Right.
It really is. You
it
shouldn't be
is.
scared. Most guys are scared or afraid of rejection, but it's not set up that way. Yes, you can terminate your date at any time. Normally,
Yeah, but
that happens when two parties already know each other. Normally,
that's how it is.
that happens when two parties already know each other and be like, oh heck no, I know dang on well I do not want to date.
That boy's so crazy.
But see, you know what can come with that? Just because they may know of you or know a little bit about you, not know you personally, sitting
Right.
down and engaging and having a conversation to give someone a different perspective.
Exactly.
Right? So they might be
Exactly.
like, well, I heard this about Frank and this and that and this and that. But then they
They
get your
heard,
number.
yeah.
Right. But then they get the
heard.
number. Then they go sit down with you
Yeah.
and then engage with you and get to see the type of person that you are on that type of level.
Mm-hmm.
They might be like, oh, it's totally different than
because-
what I perceived in my mind about you.
Right. Exactly.
So because so many women, I'm just speaking for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's so mean. And
Right.
When they get to know me, they like, oh, he cool as shit.
So this might work out for you in your favor, Frank.
And it could be that
Yeah.
female that you've been eyeing for a long time, but you think
Might
she got a
pop up.
whole bunch of men.
Right.
Because the thing with most
That's
dudes,
what backed me up. Yeah.
Right.
a lot of
It will.
dudes, when you see a female and she's pretty, you automatically assume, oh, she probably got a lot of niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that,
Like you,
and that makes me.
and that would discourage
be like-
you from approaching her.
Well, she thinks she's like that. I could
That would-
tell
that
the
would
way she
discourage
looks.
you.
She
But,
might,
but
you know
no,
what I mean?
no, I might speak. I speak, but I keep it moving. If I'm interested in somebody, I speak to her. But if I see a lot of dudes around her, and you know, and I see how she's no other dudes that approach her shade, that might make me say, nah, she got a nigga.
A little intimidating.
But what
I know
what
it's
most
not
guys have to
intimidation.
understand
It's
that
like I already think she takes it.
a pretty woman, most pretty women have heard everything under the sun.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing that you do, or you telling her, oh man, or you worrying about one dude telling her, oh, she got a fat butt, or yeah, she looked like that. She's
They
been
still
hearing
do
that.
that shit.
She's been hearing that all her life.
Yeah.
Like that
Dudes
don't
still
phase
approach
most
you.
women.
Yeah.
Fat as shit.
Yeah, they it's most pretty women don't have a lot of men at all because we have options. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you admit you have options.
Most pretty women. No.
You're pretty.
Most pretty women have options.
Most pretty. You heard it right here first.
No, that's
on
not.
The promoters
that's not
platform.
rocket science. And most handsome men got options as well. It's the laws of attraction. You're attracted.
You got ugly women that got options.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true.
Being a woman
but
itself.
normally,
because it's not too many guys that's gonna turn down.
Especially if that work,
you know,
like that.
Yeah,
she got options.
So normally, a woman that is not super attractive has options based on reputation.
And bet off the work. The work.
Reputation.
The work.
I'm saying, I'm using the word reputation.
Politically correct, right?
She's good, politically correct.
Reputation. So, it's like guys be worried about the wrong thing. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing, and we just want somebody to approach us with respect,
right?
And have their stuff together when you approach me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now here we go.
What?
Have your stuff together.
Have your stuff together.
Okay, yes. Okay. Man can have a job.
Mm-hmm.
His credit ain't A1, but he got a job. He bringing something to the table.
Okay.
You a GS 14.
Okay.
He working at.
Just started Metro.
Ooh, I got 15 years, bro.
So you talking about yourself? Yeah. In this story, you talking about yourself?
Okay.
I'm not talking about equation. This woman GS 14. This dude is a stock boy at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
But he got his stuff together. He's working.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying to build his credit. He's saving his money.
Now, when you going with this is a whole, this is a whole nother show
right
here.
That's
a whole nother
show
yes,
right
it
here.
could, because some women don't require, she don't care if her dude got a job. You know how
This
many
a
women
pretty
out here
women.
taking care of these dudes? Do you understand? There's a lot of women out here taking care of men.
But there's a lot of women out here who have their stuff together and they only have eyes and sights on that particular man because they looking at, they want to be equally yoked. And like I said, this right here, this conversation.
I like the equally yoked.
This is a conversation that we can spend
So ideally, you want to be equally yoked with a person that you're going to choose as your partner.
But what does that mean, though?
Sometimes.
But what does equally yoked mean? And I think this is what people get everything misconstrued to that.
Mm-hmm.
Equally yoked, in my opinion, don't mean because you make $150,000 that I have to make $150,000. Right.
That's
so when you have a woman that has graduated from college and have her master's or have her PhD or whatever the case may be, and they're looking for someone of that status, I think a lot of the times females can overlook some of the good potentials that's out there.
Like a blue collar
right?
worker, right?
You know what I mean? So when you say equally yoked, I don't think it means job for job or salary to salary. I think that's meaning what are we able to do together and what are we able to compromise, because in the relationship in marriage it's all about compromising, right?
So you're saying a pretty woman can go get her Ned DeWino, dress him up, and bring him back
if that's what she chooses to do.
Okay.
You have some people that only date the big guy. Some women that only date guys that's not attractive, or whatever. You have some people that's like that. Yeah. I have a couple of friends that are like that.
They don't want to date.
They don't want to date the attractive curly haired dude.
Kirky, yeah.
They don't want to date the good looking guy that everybody wants, because women have insecurities as well.
Yeah, they do.
So we're always in competition with one another. So some women, specifically choose guys that they think nobody else wants.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so hey, look, man, we just talking about different topics around. We're tiptoeing around this speed dating singles event that's going down in Nipsey's February 13, 2020, with Miss Gigi Riley, Mr. Kirky Curtis Rice, of M2G, and Miss Sniper. Tia
Sniper.
Turner. I'm scared of her.
Big homie. That's my
Why
homie.
you scared of Tia?
That's
Why
my
you
homie.
scared of Tia?
Man,
Tia
look,
is harmless.
Tia came to one of my parties.
But she don't play though.
Look,
She is not about no games though. You hear me?
Tia came to one of my parties at the Paragon. She just called me out of the blue. She said, Frank White, I'm coming to your party. I said, all right. So I see the little stuff she puts on Facebook. Like, this pretty ass woman, vicious, right? So she said, look, where you sit? I said, I'm sitting in the VIP. All right, me and my girlfriend, we sitting right next to you. I said, okay. So she get there, and she said, I said, I'm getting a bottle of Tito. She went and got something else. She said, no, I want this. I said, okay. You got to see some of the comments this woman put on Facebook.
She shoots straight from the hip.
Man,
that's
do
the homie.
she, man?
That's the homie,
Hey,
man.
Cute as a butt.
Hey. No Sniper, man. Tia Turner.
That's on the flyer.
And
You never met
little
Tia?
petite, small, but vicious. And she goes right at Dwayne now.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, you see
All
how
the
they go
time.
back and
All the
forth.
time.
And then she put the little knives
All
up.
the time.
And then she said, he talking about, I can't see your face. I'm looking at her. That woman pretty as shit.
But that's just what they do. That's kind of their thing, man.
But I be laughing like that. But man, some of the things
Tia,
she
good
say
spirit,
that
man. She good
some
folks.
of the things she say
good
she'll
folks.
do to these men.
Good folks. She not no game.
See, she knows what she wants. She's a woman that knows exactly what she wants, what she's going to deal with, and what she's not going to.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a strong woman right there.
Yeah.
You know, I like Tia a lot.
I just got a text. They said, Frank, nice guys never get the woman they want.
Not true.
Learn to stay and be alpha.
No, that's not
right
true.
there.
That's not true.
I'm an alpha. I'm nice though. Am I lying? Is that the text I got?
Text you got.
They tell me to stay alpha.
No, I mean most girls want that Pop-Tart. You know, that's kind of gooey on the inside, but hard on the outside or whatever. So she wants somebody that's going to protect her.
Of course.
She wants to protect her.
That's
Somebody
that's
that's
the
going to be
man's
strong
duty. That's
on
the
the
man
outside,
of
but when it's concerning her, he's sweet for her. You know, we want the Pop-Tart. We want the Pop-Tart guy.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I'm going speed dating.
I don't have no problems with what you just said, Gigi. I totally agree.
Yeah, I mean that's what y'all supposed to be. Y'all just can't be like all the time, you know. Like I'm strong.
I'm over here striking out like I don't know what.
Come on to speed dating.
I think I'm gonna have to come to speed dating, man.
Come on, Frank.
But
I'm sure it's gonna be somebody there for you.
So once again, what's the date on that?
So I got
it's the day before Valentine's Day.
Day before Valentine's.
Find a day for Valentine's.
I got a
Day.
text. I got somebody commented on my live.
Okay.
And she's real. Me and her real cool.
Okay.
Named Shawnee Shawn. She said, Frank, you can start being nice. Just not nice, corny, and boring. What you feel about that?
Nice, corny, and boring.
Don't be nice, corny, and boring. See, she like that. One thing Shawnee always said, she like that I'm outspoken and I shoot straight from the hip and I'm unfiltered. But she say sometimes I need to be a little more nicer in my delivery, right? But she's saying, you know, men can be nice, they just can't be corny and boring.
I can agree with that.
With me, I'm not gonna let you.
But you
be
have
boring.
some women that like boring. Like I don't
Some
know.
women like boring.
It's
Then
all
you got
about
some women. You got some women
man.
that don't want no nice guy.
Yeah.
They want the bad guy. It's just you just gotta find somebody that's for you.
Balance.
I got a question.
Balance
I got a question for Kirky.
Compatibility.
Yep.
And that's why you say it is good to come in your natural. You know what I mean? Like
Kirk.
be who you are.
I got a question for
Authentically
Kirky.
are.
Yeah.
You're going in this speed date. What do women need to know about you?
They find out at the speed date event.
No. Because you
find out
are
there.
a promoter. What is one of the biggest misconceptions about you because you are a promoter? Because I have this problem.
It's exactly what Gigi said. Like, people automatically assume that I have a lot of women. That I have a whole lot of women. I don't have a lot of women. I go home alone.
And you like your what?
Privacy, peace, and space.
Meaning.
But I've been single for 6 years. You know what I mean? It gets old. It was fun. I mean, like after the heartbreak part, you know what I mean? Like once that wore off, like the rest became. I mean, once I loosened up, it became fun. But it get played out. You know what I mean? It get played out. Just that one person you trust and you can hang with and you can talk about anything. I mean,
choose your best friend, man.
Yeah, that becomes better than the
single life.
And let me say this, and I'm speaking for myself, right? As a promoter, I'm tired of every time a young lady at a party come and give me a hug or ask to take a picture that I got to be sleeping with them. That's far from the truth.
Females do that?
Well, that's insecurities.
Why I don't have a girlfriend.
That's insecurities, and that's something that she has to work on.
You know,
women do that too. Though.
I want somebody who can build with me. Don't try to. If I tell you I'm going out to promote, that's just what I'm going to do. You know, you got to trust me. You know, and I don't want you in the parties with me. Everywhere I go, you don't have to go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but look, we got this good speed dating thing going down February 13th, 2020 at Nipsey's. Man, I want y'all to call Nipsey's and register. Gigi, give them that information where they can call, register, and find out more information about this speed dating thing for Valentine's Day. Bae, for Valentine's Day.
It's Find a Bae for Valentine's Day. The address is 5753 Crane Highway in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. The number to call for more information is 301-627-1395. Once again, that number is 301-627-1395 for any information. Or you can inbox me on Facebook or inbox Kirky or Tia Terry or Ali Apuyo for more information.
Also, tonight at Nipsey's.
Yep.
All black what?
All black party with Junkyard Band. Junkyard Band at Nipsey's tonight. And also, February 16th, the Black and Red Affair going down at Fast Eddie's. Tickets are $25 to see JYB, Kevin Scooby, Let It Flow, and DJ Easy. Call me at 202-491-4428 or call Kirky Rice at 202-550-8140. Also, the very last CIAA DC takeover of Charlotte is going down February 27th through March 1st. Charlotte, North Carolina is the very last CIAA as we know it. It's sort of like Freaknik. Have you ever been to Freaknik? Yeah, it's sort of like Freaknik. I mean, the police don't even listen. Listen, let me tell you why it's sort of like Freaknik. You can walk down the street with your red cup and the police ain't even bothering you down there, because guess what? The city of Charlotte want that money, so they're going to leave you alone. Trust me, I know. The Epic Center, sort of like a Freaknik show. So look here, you want to come? Call me at 202-491-4428. Call Kirky Rice at 202-550-8140. We got two parties. We got Kevin Scooby on February 28th at Prime Steakhouse. Tickets are $40. Or you can go to Vibe February 29th. Tickets are $40. Or you can get the package deal at $70. Two parties. CIAA last year in Charlotte. Let's go. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Promoter Show with my DJ, it's sort of love TKO.
All right. You's a fool, man. Appreciate y'all, man, all the time, man.
We gone. I'm hungry.